You are expelled, a tiny gelatinous speck among hundreds of thousands of identical siblings in the cold, murky shallows of a northern lake. Your mother, a 5-foot torpedo of pure muscle and teeth, abandoned you the second she laid you. She doesn't care. To her, you're not offspring. You're just a statistic. The first thing you feel isn't warmth or comfort. It's hunger, a deep, ravenous void in your tiny being. The second thing you feel is fear. Everything wants to eat you. Perch, minnows, water beetles, and most pressingly, your own brothers and sisters. You look to your left, and a sibling hatched only moments before you is already trying to swallow another sibling whole. This isn't a family reunion, it's a battle royale, and you're the most vulnerable contestant. You are born with one instinct: survive. And survival means two things: hide and eat. You spend your first days clinging to vegetation, a nearly invisible sliver of life, darting away from any shadow that passes. You see a water fleet twitch. Without thinking, you lunge, a clumsy, desperate snap of your primitive jaw. You get it, your first meal. It's barely anything, but it's enough fuel to survive the next hour. A slightly larger shape drifts by. It's one of your siblings, one of the lucky ones who had its first meal a few minutes before you. It sees you. There's no recognition, no hesitation. It lunges. You feel a searing pain as its tiny, needle-like teeth scrape your side, but you twist away, a flash of pure adrenaline. You just survived your first murder attempt, and the killer was family. Welcome to the world, Pike. It doesn't get any friendlier from here.
But he doesn't give up. Your brother, bigger and faster, continues the chase. You dart through the underwater forest of stems and debris. You can't outrun him forever. In a desperate maneuver, you shoot through a narrow gap between two rocks. Your small body slips through, but your brother, slightly larger, slams his head and is stunned for a split second. It's all the opening you need. You turn and strike. In this world, you either eat or you are eaten, and you've just discovered you're very good at not being food. Weeks pass. You've survived, which means you've eaten a lot of your siblings. You're no longer a tiny speck. You're a few inches long, a perfect miniature torpedo of death. Your skin has developed its signature camouflage, a mottled pattern of greens and yellows that makes you vanish completely among the lily pads and reeds. Your life becomes an exercise in extreme, agonizing patience. You don't chase food. You wait for it. You hang motionless in the water, a living statue for hours. Sometimes days. A school of minnows darts by. You don't move. A small perch investigates a snail. You don't move. You are waiting for the perfect mistake. Then you see it. A young yellow perch, distracted, drifts just a little too far from the safety of its school. Your brain doesn't even make a conscious decision. The impact is brutal. There is no struggle. You return to your spot among the weeds. The hunger pangs are gone, but only for a little while. Your existence is a simple, vicious cycle. Wait, kill, eat, wait again. Years go by. You are no longer just a fish. You are a monster, a 4-foot shadow that haunts the edges of the lake. The other fish speak of you in hushed bubbles. Ducks know not to land in your cove. Your life is one of supreme, lonely dominance. You spent your days suspended in your favorite weed bed, a king on a throne of algae, waiting for something worthy of your attention. Then one day you see something new. It's not a fish. It's a flash wiggling through the water with an arrogant, unnatural swagger. It's a fishing lure. You don't know that. To you, it's the most obnoxious-looking creature you have ever seen, and its mere presence in your domain is an insult. You strike because you are offended. Your world dissolves into pain and confusion. You are pulled. An invisible, unstoppable force is dragging you from your kingdom, up towards the terrifying, bright ceiling of your world, the surface. For the first time in your adult life, you feel pure terror. With one final convulsive headshake, you feel something tear. The pressure is gone. You are free. You bolt into the deepest, darkest part of the weed bed and stay there for a week, your heart hammering against your ribs. Your reign of terror was just interrupted by a higher power you can't fight, a god you can't eat, and you know with a cold primal certainty that it will be back. The seasons blur into one another. You are old now, a a true leviathan of the lake. Your body is a tapestry of scars from hooks that tore free, from the teeth of rivals you devoured, from a life of violent ambush. You are slower, you are still the king, but it is a weary reign. You are resting in the shade of a fallen log when you see it again, the flash of unnatural color. This one is different, moving with a hypnotic, crippled swagger that screams easy meal to every predatory fiber of your being. Your caution, learned from years of pain, battles with the primal instinct that has defined your entire existence. The instinct wins. It always wins. You strike. The hooks sink deeper this time. The fight is immediate and savage, but you feel the difference. Your explosive runs are shorter. Your head shakes are weaker. The invisible line holds, and the pull is relentless. You are dragged from the cool green safety of your world into a nightmare. The surface breaks. Suddenly there is no water, only blinding light and a crushing weight. You can't breathe. Your body, so sleek and powerful in the water, is now a heavy, flailing anchor. You see a shape, a giant creature, a fisherman, and you look into its alien eye for a moment of shared predatory understanding, but there is no understanding. Your life as the silent, undisputed tyrant of the weeds ends with a gasp in a world where you cannot breathe, a trophy for a creature you never knew was hunting you. Born a cannibal, lived as a ghost, and died as a decoration for a cabin wall. Not exactly a peaceful retirement. Which creature do you think we should tackle next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. And if you felt a little bit of sympathy for this freshwater monster, make sure to hook the like button, subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching.